what I'm about to say. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my gosh. She said, "Hey YouTube users, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a scary story time." So it's currently 1:52 in the morning, and yeah, my ass is gonna be telling this story, even though I get scared super easily. There's gonna be a lot of like background stuff with this story because it is kind of a short story, but like the background of it is kind of creepy. If you guys watched my cheat day video, you would know that I am Filipino, and the Philippines has a lot of superstitious stuff, a lot of creepy stuff that goes on over there. And when I was younger, I used to love listening to all those scary stories, all like the aswang, all the wakwak, all the, like if you live in the Philippines and you live where I was born, you would understand what I'm talking about. This story takes place in the Philippines. Okay, so basically every 2 years we would go home and visit family because my dad's side of the family is over there. Shout out to you guys, love you guys. And yeah, so we would go over there and visit, and like the Philippines is scary. Not even just like people scary, like I feel like it's a lot more dangerous and more unsafe out there because like I just don't know. A lot of people, when I go to the Philippines, like people know that I'm not from there, like they can tell that I'm not from there, so I get stared at a lot, and it's kind of just scary because you don't know what people are gonna do. But then again, that's everywhere. Like that could happen here in the United States too. Like it can happen anywhere. But in the Philippines, it's a lot more sketchy. Like the Philippines has a lot going on. Or where I'm from, it's super creepy. I usually sleep with like a pillow on my face, just because I'm like, oh my gosh, like what if I wake up and something is in my face, you know, like something is in my face and I wake up, I open my eyes. Like I avoid using the bathroom. I make sure that I use the bathroom before I go to sleep. I sleep with a pillow on my face, like anything. And even if I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel the pillow not on my face, I keep my eyes closed. I don't care. I sleep on the same bed as my sister, and I would like move around so I would kind of wake her up, just so I wouldn't be awake by myself. Our house was, well, my cousins and my grandma would say that there was stuff at our house like going on and stuff. Like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Well, obviously like I pray and stuff. Like whenever I get scared, I always pray, and like I was like, oh my god, I see my shadow. I always pray whenever I get scared. They always said that it's like good spirits, or yeah, I would always like ask for stories. Like I would sleep in my grandma's room. I would always tell her to tell me stories. And like I used to love that. I don't know why, but because now I do not want to hear it. Like, don't tell me what you see, don't tell me if you feel something, don't tell me if you hear anything. Like I will, that's out. I'd be so yeah, like I do not like hearing stories anymore. So that being said, like yeah, my family was always super like spiritual, and they believe in all of that stuff, and I believe in all that stuff too. Like there's like different names for like the monsters. Like aswang in Filipino translated to monster. Aswang sounds better than monster. Yeah, like oh my god, a monster. Like that sounds super quirky. But there were a lot of ghost stories that I heard when I would go over there. So I'm gonna get scared editing this video. Okay, so I have this aunt. So basically my grandpa's sister's daughter. So she's younger than me because my grandpa's sister was like the youngest and she had a kid. And so her daughter is younger than me. Her name is, we'll call her D. So D had a third eye. I'm getting scared thinking about this. Okay, so D had a third eye. So a third eye is basically when you can like kind of communicate with the spirit world, and you can see spirits, and you can see ghosts, and like she told me that like she would see stuff. Like we used to all like gather around her and like ask her if she sees anything. Like, I don't know why I wanted to know that, but I was like, oh my god, do you see something? Do you see something? We would do that at nighttime. Like, we would all be on the couch just like listening, and then she would just tell us stories, like random stories and stuff, and like she would tell us if she feels anything like around her or anything. Like, she was just super spiritual. She had a third eye. Like, I think my cousin has a third eye as well, but he doesn't really talk about it. Like, saw a lot of stuff, but I didn't really talk to him as much. One day, it was my last day in the Philippines. I think it was about 4 years ago. Yeah, it was 4 years ago. Went to the mall, and then we rode my uncle's truck back home. Oh my god. I'm trying to like stay calm. It's getting hot in here. And in the Philippines, there's like no rules. You don't have to like wear your seatbelt, which is super unsafe. You don't have to wear your seatbelt. You won't get pulled over. Like, nothing. So we stood in the bed of his truck while he was driving home. And so while we were on our way home, I was with my Aunt Dee and like my other cousins. I don't remember who was there, but like my cousins. And so we were just standing on the bed of his truck while he was driving, and on our way home, like, we were asking her, like, oh, do you see anything? And we passed by this building. She was like, oh yeah, like someone hung themselves there. And I was like, what? Like, okay. And it was late at night, so, and the streets in the Philippines are super dark. Like, there's lights, but like there's not lights, you know? And so we were just driving home. She was just, I'm getting goosebumps. She was just like telling us like what she sees or what she feels and all this stuff. And so at our street, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my god, when we got into our neighborhood, like, there's like just a dark pathway. Like, there's no lights unless it's from like a house or something. There's no like street lights or anything, or there's like two, and it's like a long pathway. All you can see is when like the headlights are shining, and all you see is what's in front of you and what the car is shining on. We were like talking to our Aunt Dee. We were just talking to her, blah blah blah, and we were like, oh, do you see anything, blah blah blah. She was talking, and then we asked her some questions or whatever, and we were just like normally talking, and then all of a sudden she just stopped talking. I kept nagging her. I was like, why are you talking? Hello? Like, are you okay? Like, she just stopped talking. Like, it was like a 2-minute drive until like we got back to our house. She just stopped talking. I was like, okay, whatever, like, I guess she's in a mood or something. Like, I was like, what the heck is happening? But we left it alone. We were driving on the dark alleyway, and so like it just got silent, basically. Like, it was just silent because she just stopped talking, and like everybody stopped talking. And then I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my god. And so we got back home, and we got to her house and whatever, and like we got inside, and then like we were like around each other, and she was like, I'm getting goosebumps. What I'm about to say, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my gosh. She said, I stopped talking because someone was with us. She said that she stopped talking because there was someone there on the bed of the truck with us, and she didn't want to talk about them. Or, oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. I was like, yo. After that, I was done. Like, I was like, I'm not messing with this. When she said that, I was like, oh my god, like, are you serious? I just remember it being like pitch black, and we were like standing, and like I think she was sitting, and then she just like stopped talking. She was just sitting there, and I was like, I kept asking her questions. I was like, oh my gosh, where was she? Like, she said it was a girl that was with us. It was like there was someone with us, that's why I stopped talking, and I didn't want to make them mad. I was like, yo, that is out. I cannot. And after that, honestly, I stopped asking questions. I was like, nope. I have a bunch of childhood stories that I was told, like things that happened to me when I was younger. If you want to hear that, they're really short, so maybe I can just do like a video of like sketchy things that happened to me when I was a child, because they're things that like wouldn't happen out here. Like, I feel like they're just things that happen out there. I'm not even gonna talk about that. But yeah, if you guys want to hear a video on like different stories that I heard when I was a child, because like I was told a lot of stories about me. But yeah, that's basically the story. She told us that she stopped talking because there was someone in the car with us and she didn't want to make them mad. That's all I have to say. Goosebumps from that. Like, I know it was a short story, but like that story literally just like, it's every time I tell the story I always get goosebumps because she just literally stopped talking. Like, out of nowhere stopped talking, and then later on she tells us, I stopped talking because there was someone with us. Every time I say that I get goosebumps. I hope you guys enjoyed that short, scary story time. I will see you in my next video, whether it's a cheat day, whether it's what I do in a day, whether it's a challenge, whether it's a story time. I don't know. We'll see what I come up with. Comment, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on. Bye!